Okay, so now we're going to go over passing. We're going to go through the tutorial and then we're going to go through the hoops. I like the whack-a-mole. We'll get onto that in a second. So technically there's different ways of making a pass. You can make a pass with a shoot button, but we're just going to stick to what they want in this one. So if you want to make a pass, use your left analog stick and you aim it. Now it's very, very important when you use your left analog stick, you're able to aim your pass. So for example, like here, if you aim it to the right hand side, the ball's going to go there. It's not like in FC where you have that dedicated pass aim assistance. I'm just going to get to the ball before him. And you can actually just slide tackle, by the way, midway like that. Quick tip. So like here, when close enough, you can perform a volley action, kick the ball without controlling it. So what does it want me to do? Okay, it wants me to do a first time pass. So think about it just like a first time pass. This is the way you gotta look at it. Yes, we consider volley first time pass, but just think of it like a first time pass. So you can think you can go anywhere you want. Hopefully it resets. Hopefully it resets. So what we're gonna do is gonna pass the ball to him. I was hoping it would reset, but never mind, it doesn't. The best way you can do this is in a custom match, by the way. I'll show you this after. There we go, lesson validated. Okay, now perform a lob pass. So this, like, technically you can do this to cross the ball, or if you want to pass the ball into a region or whatever, or bounce it off the wall. That's very, very effective, bouncing off the wall or the top walls. But look here, just a basic one. Just above the player's head, and you'll go and finish it inside the box. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to whack-a-mole. This is my favorite one because you can, let's see, this is the shoot button I'm using to practice. And this is really cool because you just want to quickly take your shots. And you can practice your curve here. So you know when you take a shot, you can make it curve with your left analog stick as well. So this is a really good way not only to do your passes, but this is a good way. It's like honestly one of my favorite methods because you can just quickly, very quickly, it's like reaction time as well. And you're practicing your first time passes. Very, very effective thing to do. In my opinion, this is arguably one of my favorite ones to do. So if you really want to practice your passing, make sure you do whack-a-mole. In fact, maybe I would argue going in before you want to go into a game, or let's say you're waiting for your friends to come online or whatever you want to do, just warm up with this. And of course you can use a shoot. So you can also use it to practice your shoot button. Just practice getting it on target. So you can see that right now, I'm actually, don't even ask why, but I was using a PC to play this game originally. So I'm just getting used to now using a controller. Don't ask why I was doing that. But anyway, but it's a very good way just to quickly just practice. So I'm going to try to get it here. And you can see just missed it. That was actually terrible. Anyway, that's a really good method. I'd highly recommend doing that one. And then you have hoops. So hoops is a good one to control the power. So for example, as I mentioned, so let's say you want to make a pass and you want to get the ball there. And you can see like, the more power you apply, of course, the further it will go. If you tap it, same way. Another quick tip is that you can see if you aim further away and you tap it, and let's say, for example, I aim close and I tap it, you see, they're like I'm gonna aim as high as possible. I'm gonna tap it. Let me show you again. I'll have to show you again. Because this is one thing that people don't really understand. And I didn't really understand only after playing some time. Let me show you something quickly. So you can see like here, if I aim lowest point and I'll hold the lob pass, see here's the side and you can see top. Not that much difference. If I do a lot of power, it goes there. If I aim up, a lot of power goes there. So if you're really not too sure, start aiming at the floor. Even when you're making that pass, just aim at the floor. Don't try to go ahead and do anything funky. That's my top advice. But yeah, whatever you need to hit, you got to hit that one anyway. that is the passing ones. They're both very good. I would definitely recommend Whack-A-Mole for your reaction time and those quick passes. I think realistically in a match, these make the biggest difference.